The COVID-19 pandemic brought the fashion industry to a grinding halt. As social distancing and lockdown measures came into force around the world, retailers shut up shop and cancelled orders in anticipation of tough times ahead. In Bangladesh, the largest ready-made garments manufacturer in the world after China, an estimated $3 billion worth of orders were either cancelled or suspended.
They just sent a letter and said everything is cancelled, everything they don't want to take.
Brands were able to do this by invoking a so-called force majeure, a clause of their contract freeing them from liability in the case of an extraordinary event. But that left business owners like Mostafiz in a difficult situation. Hundreds of thousands of orders had already been made and, in some cases, shipped.
Obviously, in the contract and agreement written so many things, but it is not the way, my friend, we did business. We did business on trust. The contract is always 33 pages and 300 clause. If I don't sign, then the retailer or brand say, okay, if you don't sign, I go to next one.
Sustainable fashion advocate Claire Press says the industry's small margins mean the effects on workers are immediate and serious.
They just don't have the safety nets or the national insurance schemes that we are lucky enough to have here. It means that garment workers are basically left destitute. I think a lot of these big brands are just used to not taking responsibility for the people in their supply chains. They're used to getting away with it.
Mustafiz's business was the first Bangladeshi manufacturer to join the Sustainable Apparel Coalition, and his factory is rated one of the safest in the country. It employs about 2,000 workers, 70% of them women, and most supporting families.
We are worried about whether the factory can pay us. We want to earn money by doing work.
We need to pay rent and look after our children and buy essentials.
Mostafiz says he's committed to paying their wages in full for as long as he can.
In spite of difficult times, I keep on paying my workers, and I think it is my responsibility to take care of them. And I thought that my clients, all the brands and retailer also will show the similar responsibility towards us.
I keep hearing about this pay up campaign.
Hashtag pay up. Hashtag pay up. Hashtag pay up.
Hashtag pay up. Pay up.
A social media campaign, naming and shaming brands, has convinced some to change their tune.
Many clients, I got email, it's a cancel, and then after that, due to the pay up campaign, they said, okay, I will take the goods.
Initiatives have sprung up to deal with the huge piles of unclaimed apparel sitting in Bangladeshi warehouses. One UK fashion company has started Lost Stock, bypassing big brands and partnering directly with factories to get clothes to consumers and funnel profits back to workers.
Consumers buy a box of clothes that has been cancelled by leading brands and retailers. Every box that you buy, you get basically double the value of that clothes in the box. And more importantly, you support a Bangladeshi garment worker and her family for a week.
But Claire Press says the fashion industry needs to undergo serious systemic change.
If you are paying poverty wages to the women who make your clothes, then those women are going to be exploited, marginalised, and bear the brunt of these kind of economic shocks that happen. I think we've all got work to do when we're looking at what sort of world we want to build post-COVID.